Hello, PCA community. It is homecoming week here on campus 2025. There are people looking like cowboys and cowgirls today. We got folks at the country club playing tennis or golf or just being preppy. It's a ton of fun, and this is throughout the school. And it from the youngest all the way up to the upper school and the seniors. I am here today with 4 seniors. No, Anna, you're a junior. 3 seniors, 1 junior. And they're going to tell a little bit about what's going on in homecoming, especially at the upper school, and what God's doing. But I just, wanted to give you another take on this, that when you walk around PCA this week, you're going to feel the community spirit. There's just so many different things that are going on. They're going to tell you more. Eli the Eagle made an appearance this morning with, I think, the volleyball team helping the kids get out of the, at the lower school loop. And it's just across every grade. And it's really about community. For our alumni who are listening, we're thinking and praying about you out in college and out in the world. But many of the traditions that you started continue, and there are actually some new traditions that are starting to be formed here. And I think you're really be encouraged to hear about what's happening. So without further ado, I'd like you to meet our guest today, starting with our student body president, which is a new role. Would you introduce yourself, Kyla?
Yeah, hi. I'm Kyla Collins. I'm a senior here at PCA, and I'm the student body president, which is a new role. We've rebranded student government into student life council to kind of hone in on our community and how we can build that up together.
Yeah, so thank you for stepping into that role. And you have a very capable vice president. You want to introduce her and let her do that even on her own?
You can do it.
I'm Anna Odom. I'm a junior here at PCA, and this is my first year in Student Life Council. It's new for everybody, but I'm here to support Kyla and to support all of the reps in our grade. And it really is just such a privilege to be able to come alongside, help foster community and growth in our students through fun activities that we can participate in, and kind of like take a step back away from the craziness of our classes and everyday lives.
Okay.
Just spend time together.
Yeah. So real fast, describe for our community, what is Student Life Council? How is it a little different or maybe similar to student government? And what are some of the big things, your goals for this year?
Yeah. So for Student Life Council, we wanted to, our main goal for Student Life Council is to foster a loving community that's able to work together, have fun, and like Anna said, not focus on the stress of school.
Okay.
Create events or add to already like traditional events to just have fun, not focus on the stress around us.
Okay. And you all, senior, junior, sophomores and freshmen involved at all? Who's in Student Life Council?
Yeah. So we have class representatives. So for each class, we have 3 freshmen, 3 sophomores, and 2 juniors, 2 seniors who kind of are leading their own class through events. So our job as student body president and vice president is to lead our class representatives in creating each school event.
Okay.
And the class representative's job is to lead their class into how that's going to work out.
Okay. So not sort of the class are the same thing, but they are definitely the class leaders, it sounds like, to rally their class, and you all help organize that. So how does that look this week in homecoming for you?
So throughout the past several weeks, we've had a nice solid month of prep to get where we are now.
Okay.
But every Thursday we have a meeting together. Mm-hmm. And we go through different things that need to get done. A lot of it was planning the lunch activities that would be happening throughout the week.
Okay.
So today's juniors, and we went through what they needed to get done, what they needed to have, how to plan the event, how to make sure that they were able to equip the students to know what to do.
Okay.
And so that was a large portion of leading up to homecoming.
Got you. Just that whole planning, organizing, getting ready. And so it sounds like there's some event going on today, and the juniors were in charge. And I just noticed, you all can't see this. So Anna, your orange hat, juniors. So the Brookwoods colors continue. So Kyla, you're wearing senior blue. So we got another senior near here wearing blue. We got a senior who's out of uniform. We won't. She got blue jeans on. But yeah, so that continues, right? So it's another one of those traditions that continues on. And so, but the daily games during homecoming week. That's new. And does each class have a sponsorship of that?
They do.
Okay.
So today is the juniors. Tomorrow will be the sophomores. Wednesday, the freshmen. And for Thursday, the seniors.
Okay.
So every grade for the reps, they get to pick their event and they get to work it out and lead the school in that.
Okay. Now, I've heard something, and if it doesn't pertain, let me know, but I heard Class Cup, which started to come in a couple of years ago. You all are taking it to a whole new level. Is this tied into Class Cup, or is this separate?
Yeah, it is. So part of Student Life Council is we're working with our prefects. And a part of that is adding our events into Class Cup to kind of create that community together. So our events and other like lunch activities, theme days, dress up days, how everyone participates in that will add to the fun in Class Cup throughout the year.
Yeah, a lot of fun competition. So, Madam President, Madam Vice President, give me a profile. Which class is really stepping up at this point? What in your impression, day one of homecoming week, kind of what's your read so far? Any notable classes?
Hard not to be biased.
Well, fair enough.
Very hard.
Hey, I didn't ask you to check your bias at the door.
But ever since Brookwood's seeing, I think the junior class is really stepping up this year. We have so much participation for all of our events. And it's so wonderful to see.
That is. And since Brookwood's, did they not step up at Brookwood's, or did they?
Oh, it was a big win with the tug of war, and I think that really rallied spirits.
Yeah.
As much as I hate to admit it, we did win.
You did beat the seniors? Yeah, that was like best 2 out of 3, right? It came down to the last poll. Kyla, your senior class, tell me a little bit about your senior class and what typifies them.
I think this year, a lot of the class spirit has definitely grown. I mean, we started the year strong with Senior Sunrise, even if there was a lot of cloud coverage. But that was a big boost in morale and getting all this spirit because it's our last year of high school. Sure. We want to kind of end it with a bang. So I think a lot of us are excited for all the events that we get to do.
And tell our community what Senior Sunrise is.
So for Senior Sunrise, we organized about a week before when it was, where it was. So we decided to meet Monday, so the day before the first day of school this year, to meet at 5:30, 6:30, 5:30, meet here on campus because later that day we were going to be helping out the new students and the freshmen. So it was just convenient to do it on the same day.
Sure.
But we got a lot of our class to participate. There are some in our class who don't participate in class events, and that's fine.
Sure.
But seeing the majority of our class wake up early and participate is definitely a boost in positivity.
Well, that's great. Well, I really appreciate the class 26 leading the way and doing great. Both of you are, and with Student Life Council. All right, we're going to shift a little bit because I noticed, Anna, you didn't mention what's going on Friday. And Friday, PCA tradition is Fridays when we do the pep rally, but what you may not know is we've moved a lot of the Saturday games to Friday too. It is the main homecoming event, although there are plenty of wonderful things happening on Saturday too. We'll get to those. But Marion Spur, welcome back. Marion, just tell us a little bit about yourself so that people they may recognize your voice, but put this in perspective and then tell us what's going on Friday.
Okay, so Friday, we have our pep rally. So one of the things here at PCA is for our prefect program, as athletic prefect this year, my partner Braden and I get to lead the pep rally. So we have been working probably a little before Brookwoods, just getting prep work done, getting things moving on the pep rally, and especially just this past week or so, really getting all the finalized things so we can just have a great day and just letting the people know, like, the sports games for the week. We have some themes, especially for Friday. Our games are whiteout theme. And then just like other home games of the week so they can come support. And then just letting them know about other stuff like our cross country on Saturday, our Dig Pink event, which we have every year on Saturday. So.
Right. Yeah, a lot going on. So what are the highlights of the pep rally for you and Braden as you plan this? And if there are any secrets, don't tell. But if there's some things people would recognize in the past, and remind us who's at this pep rally.
So Something different we're doing this year is we're changing the time. We're doing it at 1:30 this year, so we can go right from the pep rally to celebrating our women's soccer team. So we're able to do that as a school.
Because they're playing Concord Christian. So they're going to roll right out of the pep rally, roll right down and cheer them on against Concord Christian.
Yeah. And then at the pep rally, we'll have our middle school students and our upper school students there.
Yep.
So we have a lot of events, and we're also including faculty and staff in it. So they'll be able to play in some of the games. And
is that new?
In the past, we have had faculty and staff participate in a couple, but this year I made it a goal to have them participate in all 3 of our games.
Okay.
Just to make it more... I know people find it really fun and exciting when they see their teachers. Like my sophomore year, Mr. Littlefield participated in musical chairs and absolutely beat Mr. Abood.
Okay.
And I think everyone thought that was so funny. So I just trying to bring that excitement back into the pep rally by involving our faculty and staff.
Okay. And so any don't tell me if there are any new events, but are there any new events, or are these favorites that you're bringing back?
We have 2 new events out of our 3 games. We're keeping helicopter, our rope swing game, which we've had for before my time here. But yeah, we have 2 new games that Braden and I, Mrs. Sporko, came up with. We're really excited to see if the people like it.
Have those been divulged, or are they secrets?
They're secret.
All right. We're holding a secret. Mom's the word. Okay. Really excited. So it's going to be a ton of fun. It is middle school, 6th through 12th grade, and everybody's going to come on out. The other big thing we're hope to see is the lower school is going to be doing their pep rally right about the same time, different place, but we're seeing that everybody will converge on the soccer games. And then we have a whiteout volleyball game that night. And I heard that due to the weather conditions, I heard that we're postponing the bonfire until January. Have you guys gotten that word? Yep. So what's going on for the upper school students? Do we know, or is it still in the planning for that night?
So what we've been told, and we got to announce last Friday, was instead of having a bonfire, right after the volleyball game, we're going to come to Triano for sort of informal homecoming dance.
Okay.
So it's going to be neon themed. So we're going to have some black lights, some neon balloons, some neon tape, all that fun, neon stuff to get it all bright. And we're just going to be there in fellowship and just hang out with each other. Have some dancing.
And that's just for the upper school, right?
Yeah, this is just for the upper school.
Yeah.
So it's going to be from right after the volleyball game till 10.
That's great. That's great. And who's planning all that fun?
It's been a combination of some of our prefects, like Gage doing tech, I think some Unity stuff, and maybe class student council, I think. So yeah, it's been a combination of everyone just trying to get this planned in such a short amount of time.
Yeah. So what I want you to hear, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't heard it already, is these are student leaders organizing and doing this at a level that it just blows me away. And their commitment to building community is just incredible. So thank you, Marion. Thanks for working with, and the other prefects working with Student Life Council with Kyla and Anna and their team. All right, we've got one last guest for today. He's representing the athletic side, Christian Barnes. Tell us a little bit about yourself, team captain.
Yes, my name is Christian Barnes. I'm a senior here at PCA. I run on the cross-country team, and I serve as the team captain along with Brady Holt. And so far, based off what I've seen, we've had a great year, and I think a lot of the other teams have been doing pretty well too. So
tell us a little bit about what's going on this weekend. We talked about some of the games, but some of these are rivalries, and some of these are setting up to be really, really fun, exciting matches and games to talk about. So what are you seeing on the cross-country side, or just more broadly?
Yeah, so as Marion said, on Friday we have a bunch of games with all the teams, and they're facing off against Concord Christian Academy, I believe.
Volleyball too, do we know? It's CCA all the way.
Yeah,
on Friday. And if you don't know, ladies and gentlemen, Concord Christian has some really, really strong athletic programs. So this is fun. Up to last Friday, I think women's soccer, we were the only undefeated team with Concord Christian, and we lost a close one. So we'd love to pay them back with lots of love and joy a Friday night here. And then, so that'll be fun. All right, keep going.
And then on Saturday, we have our cross-country race. It's our homecoming race, and we are looking forward to that. There are going to be a few different teams here. We have Newmarket. I believe we have St. Thomas. I think there are a couple other schools that should be here.
Okay.
But everyone is looking forward to that. It's going to be a super fun race. We love the new course this year.
Yeah.
And just going to be a beautiful race. So.
Yeah, it will be good. And then, and that's going at what time? I think 10 o'clock because you guys stepping off? Yeah, Saturday right here. So it'd be a beautiful morning. Come on out, cheer on the Eagle runners. And then we have a big event. And does anybody here know we're going to be doing Dig Pink, but there's a different take on it a little bit. And I don't know if I can announce it here. I may hold. Maybe it's been announced if it has. But who wants to share a little bit about what's going on with Dig Pink this year?
So Dig Pink this year, just a couple of things that we're trying to implement this year for Dig Pink is more of less than a tournament style this year and trying to get more people to come, but get the focus back on the fundraiser. And so it's going to be less of a tournament style with a winner at the end, but more just teams being able to come out and play and just be able to recognize and get some fundraisers for the breast cancer awareness.
Yeah, so this is really for a great cause. It's a service aspect of what especially the volleyball teams have been doing, middle and upper school, as their community, to bring the entire PCA community together to do what we can prayerfully and practically to support our community members specifically and more broadly against the battle against breast cancer. And I know we will continue that. I can say that there's going to be a little bit of an addition to that this year as we continue to focus on supporting members of our community that are battling cancer. And so more to follow later this week, but we are committed to doing that. We really, Marion, I really appreciate the way because you're a captain of the volleyball team, right? And so the way you and your volleyball athletes are bringing our community together in that way for a great cause. And we're so grateful to continue to do that. So let's just do a quick closeout lightning round. If I could, what's your favorite homecoming memory of years past? I'll start on my right. Anna? Bonfire. So we're postponing it, so we'll still do it. How about you, Kyla?
Bonfire is a big thing, but I'm looking forward to just the soccer games and all that stuff.
Okay, that'd be good. Marion?
I think being able to run out with our team during the pep rally and having everyone cheering, I think it's really energizing and encouraging.
Yeah, that's great. And Christian?
I'm super excited for the whiteout game. It's been super fun in the past. And my friend from my old town comes up sometimes, and he plans on coming up this year, I think. So it's going to be super fun.
Yeah, it will be. It'll be packed. It'll be standing room only for sure. So let me just close out. If you just about PCA spirit in general in one word, starting with you, Christian, going back the other way, what's PCA spirit in one word to you?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think I'm going to go with energizing for that.
Okay. Marion?
I think inclusivity, because we have so many different sports teams playing and everyone comes to each single one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, sort of going on with that community. It's a way to have everyone, including upper school and lower school and middle school, come together and just celebrate everybody else.
Yeah, thanks for that vision there, Kyla. Anna?
I'd have to say involvement.
Involvement.
Everybody is in it together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, thank you all for leading, you and your fellow student leaders. Thanks for sharing some of that story. We feel the energy and we're praying for you as you go. I just wanted to close, ladies and gentlemen, with a passage that I think, ties a lot of what you heard. It's out of Philippians 2, verses 2 through 4. When Paul is writing to the Philippians, he says, "Then make my joy complete by being like-minded, having the same love, being one in spirit and of one mind." And this is what you heard. And we're praying that blessing on you all as you go out this week. Ladies and gentlemen, alumni included, because you're going to get in on this one, just appreciate your prayers for the students here and know that we're praying for you too. So like we like to say, we will see you on campus soon.